WWF. I mean, as a kid, it was super sweet. And as an adult, oh, you grow out of it. Right? I mean, either way, one thing you do learn as you get older is that wrestling is indeed often fake. But in this next pod by VC Square producer Brock Williams, we learn that as fake as the sport sometimes can be, and as ridiculous as some of you think it is, it's very physical. Intentional or unintentional, at the end of the day, these athletes do indeed take a beating.
I first got interested in a soldier. He came in as a patient.
Oh.
He presented with a lot of problems, and I thought, gosh, where did all these problems come from? All the sprains and strains and bruises.
Oh.
And I looked over his paperwork and saw where on the history sheet where it says what he does, and it was a wrestler. I always thought it was kind of a fake thing on TV. I was never really interested in it.
Oh, that felt wonderful.
But I was mostly surprised how bad he was really hurt.
Get hurt all the time, you know, but it's entertainment. So what we're trying to do is bring the fans out of the element they're in. They're already stressed enough about work. They're already stressed enough about home. So what we do is we say, okay, hop into our skin, and whatever we're doing for you.
This is all, you know, the gimmick you got. If you make it work.
A gimmick for a person, like if I'm telling you what your gimmick should be, is your character.
My character is Kareem Sadat. The guy who gave that to me is Prince Alpha Rock.
Well, I'm Scott Sanders. This is my brother Sean Sanders with the New Age Syndicate.
I go by the name Shane Morbid. My wrestling name is Stepstool Tommy D. No one's ever seen this type of gimmick before. A short guy like me being 5'2", 5'3", in the land of giants. And that's why I carry my step stool around, and usually somebody always gets hit with it.
I was looking for a name while I was at school because I knew I was about to start training and starting to wrestle. And everybody picked Prophet, which was my top choice anyway. Whenever somebody thinks of the Prophet, they automatically think of something religious. You know, you can come up to me and you can talk to me, I'm tangible, you can touch me. But at the same time, I'm going to give you something that you can go home with and dwell on. I'm always going to feed you the truth, no matter what I do.
Watch out, Prophet! Your day is coming!
I've been watching wrestling since I was probably too young to even know what wrestling was.
I started out watching pro wrestling, as probably most like everybody else did.
It was my favorite event when I was a child to watch.
Every now and then I'd see some big move that I want to duplicate on the couch, or on my uncle, or on my mom.
You know, just playing around like you would on the trampoline, or like what you would in your bedroom or something like that, just throwing around your brothers and sisters.
The reason I got into it is kind of stay out of trouble. Yeah, stay off the streets, you know, get in the gym, get to work out, you know, and you hang out with a lot of good guys in the business. It's painful most of the time.
It takes a lot out of you. You got to be in decent shape.
I got my ankle popped out of place, twisted. I pretty much had to finish a 10-minute match with my ankle kind of cocked to the side.
My body is so banged up. See the scars on my head. I've got scars on my body. Dislocated fingers, concussions.
I bruised, like, almost cracked my ass bone.
I mean, I started when I was 17. I am almost 23 now, and I feel like I'm a 40-year-old man.
Those are the days, I tell you what. I remember when I bruised my ass.
They feed out of the palm of your hand. Whether you're a bad guy or you're a good guy, you can suck that crowd in. Better than a Hoover vacuum cleaner. You know you got it.
I mess with fans so much, you know. Sometimes they'll try to come over the barricade after me. It's wonderful when you're a bad guy.
Usually the people hate me, they call me midget, you know, Danny DeVito, mini-me, everything. And that's what you want is to, you know, get their attention some way.
We don't care if they like us or hate us. To hate us is to love us, and to love us is to love us.
To have the crowd completely hate you is an awesome feeling.
To be able to just kind of put yourself out there like that and really convey to the crowd what you're feeling and be able to take them through different levels.
It's amazing how you can play with people's emotions and you know, with that big of a crowd. It's like having power. It's hard to explain.
It's like a drug, really. It's unlike anything else.
It's kind of like being God. When you can be God for 10 or 15 minutes and have the people believing everything that you say is real.